Hello everyone and welcome back to the tutorial series. Today we're going to show you guys how to create profiles in Dakoza. So you're going to go to your profiles tab, and once you're at your profiles tab, you'll see everything like your create profile, import profile, if you want to import from a CSV file, or you can export all your profiles if you want to save all your profiles. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to create a profile, and we're going to start from the top and go down to the bottom. So we're going to start with the profile name. This is simply just a name for the profile. We're going to call this test 1. Pro tip, if you want to group your profiles per se, you'll go ahead and just put in, let's say this is G1 and underscore. So now anytime you search up G1 underscore in the search bar, it'll bring up all of your profiles with G1. So for the first name, we're going to make that John Doe I love Dakoza at gmail.com. And then this is where Dakoza differs from other bots, where the address line 1 and address line 2 are, because address line 1, traditionally you'll add in your address as in 123 Test Street, and that will be your address line 1. In Dakoza, however, this is much different, because you'll add the 123 over to the house number, and you'll take it away from address line 1. Because if you don't do that, you'll have 123 Test Street. And just to give you guys an idea of what I mean, if your address line 1 is 123 Test Street and your house number has 123, this is what it'll come up as. It'll come up as house number, address line 1, address line 2, zip code, etc. So you'd get the 123 Test Street, which is why you want to remove 123 from this. And then address line 2, if you live in an apartment or you want to do your jigs, then you'd put that here. And then for zip code, pretty self-explanatory. We'll just put in a random zip code, and then we'll just put in a random city as well as where we are. Because if you don't do that, if you don't put in United States, you won't be able to find your state. And then we can go ahead and find a state here. Phone number. And then once you have all that put in, you'll be able to put in your credit card information. So here in the credit card information, you'll put in the holder name, which is your full name. So our full name is John Doe. Then you'll put in the card number, the CVC, which is your PIN, the 3 or 4 digit PIN on the card. And then you have the expiration month, which is just 2 digits. And then the expiration year, which is 4 digits. Go ahead and create the profile. And as you can see, G1 test 1 has been created. So once you have your profiles, if you want to go ahead, if you have a bunch of profiles and you need to search for profile, I can now type in G1 test 1 or G1 test, and it'll just, it'll bring up all of my G1 profiles or any profiles that I have. So I have an ACO one, so this will bring up all the ACO profiles, and that's a good way to go through your profiles. And with that being said, that will be it for today's tutorial on setting up profiles in Dakoza. Thank you guys for tuning into the tutorial series. I go by Sloth. Have a great day.